Nat, welcome to Carlisle. It must be good to get this deal done.
Yeah, obviously it's really good to get it finally done after obviously the lad's been in for a week now, so it's nice to be able to finally be in and meet them all. Yeah.
And we were speaking yesterday. It's taken a number of weeks to get it over the line, but it's worth it in the end.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have to look at it from both perspectives. I'm sure they want to make sure they get the right person, and also I have to make sure it's right for myself and my family as well.
What's in the back of your mind, Nat, when you're going through the summer and you haven't got a deal done? Is it nerve-wracking, or is it good because you knew you had options?
A bit of both. Obviously, I knew I had options, but I think it also can be a little bit nerve-wracking as well, because obviously you're always going to be sort of a little bit on edge until you have signed somewhere.
And a big thing for you, I know, again, we heard this yesterday, is your family. They were foremost in your thoughts.
Yeah, definitely. As long as my wife and my little girl are okay, then they're the two most important things for me. And then after that, as long as I can get by. Yeah.
With the options that you had on the table, what was it about Carlisle United that's brought you here?
Obviously, speaking to the gaffer, and I came around on Monday and I spoke to him, and he showed me around everywhere and showed me the facilities and told me how he wanted to play, and I think he just sold everything to me really, and I think they were the main reasons why I wanted to come here. And
you're a centre back with pace, so that the type of pressing football he wants to play, that's going to suit.
Yeah, he said about how he wants to play a high tempo kind of game, and I think that'll suit me, and I'm sure it'll suit the whole team really well.
It's always a strange question to ask, but as a centre back, for people who haven't seen you necessarily as much as they would have liked, how would you describe yourself?
I like to think I'm aggressive and communicate well, and just a good team player.
This stage of your career, Nat, is it still a challenge that you look forward to? Is there still that desire to do well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think regardless of your age, you're always going to want new challenges. I think when that day comes and you don't want the challenge, I think that's when you should maybe consider not playing anymore. But I'm just excited to be able to keep playing and have a good season here.
And the manager's talking about putting a lot of responsibility on the players. I know that's something you're very comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, I think as players these days, you expect a lot of responsibility, and you have to take responsibility in what you do.
First training session with the boys today. Nat, do you get nervous with things like this when you're meeting a new group?
Yeah, sometimes a little bit, but I think when you've been doing it for quite a few years, the nerves definitely go down a lot. Yeah.
Pre-season is pre-season, isn't it? It's going to be hard.
Yeah, always. Pre-season's always difficult. If it's not, then you got trouble ahead.
You just mentioned determination and believing in yourself there, Nat, a little bit earlier. When you look at your career, you've really had to work hard to get into the professional game. That's a lesson for everybody.
Yeah, I know, but I think from my perspective, obviously, I'm happy with how it's gone. But a lot of people do it, so I think it shows that. I think regardless of what position you're in, if you show some determination, you're gonna do well.
And having worked so hard in the non-league circuit to get a step into the championship, what was that like?
Yeah, it was obviously it was really good. I think at the time I didn't really expect to move up to such a high level, but to be able to do that was obviously really good, and I really enjoyed my time at Peterborough.
Learned a lot about yourself, and I suppose proved a lot to yourself with that move.
Yeah, I think you gain a lot of really valuable experience. I think playing against some players who are pretty much world class, it's a massive difference. But like I say, I gained a lot of experience while I was there.